Alright, so the first thing I do is I put my hair up, get it out of my face, make sure that there's no hair. So I put moisturizer on at nighttime, like a really good hydrating moisturizer, so I don't put some on during the day. So for my first step, I put on some foundation, and that is what I've always done. And the way that I do it, this is just the way that I do it. I put it under my eyes like this, let it kind of set. And then I kind of like put it all around my face. Usually I'll put it like where I see like a red mark or a pimple or something. Sometimes when I don't have pimples, I just kind of like still do this. So I just go like this, put it all over, like that. So after like I let it sit under my eyes, I kind of just like rub it out with my hands. I know this is weird. You guys are probably like, I didn't know that's how she did her makeup, but this is what I do. So I just kind of go like this under my eyes. I don't use anything under my eyes because I feel like nothing's ever really worked for me. I like my skin and under my eyes to look the exact same color. That's how I've done it for many years. So next what I do is I kind of just like buff it out all over my skin. Just like this. 24-hour foundation. So I use this every day. It's full coverage because I don't like to apply my makeup again during the day. I do it one time and that's it. Sometimes like it'll last me for so many hours. A lot of times we're filming or we're busy, we're running errands, we're having meetings. And so I just like to be full coverage. And the cool thing about the full coverage is you can build it up. So I can put like a lot of full coverage and it can really look like it's gonna, you know, stay on there forever. The thing I like about the full coverage is I can like build it up. So I can make it to where it's like really full coverage, or I can just make it to where it's like just enough, just what I need to just kind of like make my skin super even. And kind of like this over my eyes. So my face is a lot whiter than my body just because I never let like sun touch my face. I'm always covering it, you know, like if I'm laying out or whatever, I always have a hat on. So my face is always gonna be whiter. So I just kind of like match my face to like my legs and my arms and stuff. And my neck is literally the same as my face. So whatever I use on my face, I'll also use it on my neck just to make sure that it's even. So after I apply the foundation, I'm gonna use a little bit and then put it like in the corners of my eyes to kind of get like that darkness out. And I'll use this random little brush that I've been using for years. These are the two brushes that I just like use every day. So I'm gonna go like this and like brush it up into the crease of my eye, just like that. And then the other side. Guys, I'm not a makeup pro. I just know what works for me. This is just what I do. I know a lot of you guys might think that this is not the way you do makeup, but this is the way I do it. So go like that. Then my next step, believe it or not, is I line my lips. I don't know why I do this, but I just have to line my lips right after I do my foundation. I like to go like right over the actual line. Like that. I don't know why I do that next. I really don't. Next step I do is I use a Smashbox bronzer. It's called Bronze Lights. It's a warm matte color. So I just go like this. The crazy thing about my makeup is I know that it's not completely like the right way to do makeup, but I just feel like, for example, when I have someone do my makeup, like a makeup artist or whatever, I feel like it looks amazing and I love it. I just don't feel like I'm myself. And personally, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm just so used to the way that I've been doing my makeup for so many years that this is the way that I feel comfortable. And so I just continue doing it this way, even though I know that it's not completely the right way. Like, I don't use like powders and I don't use concealer and I don't use like certain things that I probably should be using, but this works for me. Literally what I do is I put this bronzer like this, kind of like in the crease of my cheekbone, and then I kind of bring it down and go all over like that. And then a lot of times too at the end I'll just go like this under my eyes. Next what I do is I do my eyebrows. So I use this Morphe E29 brush, and I use this, okay, so you guys are gonna laugh. I've had this for like 2 years, and look, it's dirty, it's old, I don't even know what it's, oh, it's Espresso by MAC, so it's an eyeshadow. And I've been using the same eyeshadow for my eyebrows for years. You guys know I haven't had time to do anything lately, so I actually haven't done my eyebrows in a couple of weeks, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I do. So I just kind of like brush them, and then I start at the top like this, and then just kind of like go on the natural hairs, like towards the natural hairs of my eyebrows. I don't like to put too much because I like it to show that there's hair. Like I like to be able to see that there's hair there. So I kind of just like here in the middle, I kind of like just buff it out a little bit, not too much. Do the next eyebrow. Another thing too is I don't like to put too much foundation on my nose. I feel like I like to kind of see like natural pores and stuff as well. So I don't put like too much on my nose. I kind of like fairy dust it out a little bit like this. And that's pretty much all that I do because I just feel like seeing pores and seeing hair and seeing like certain beauty marks and stuff really make your skin look that much more natural. So I actually have a beauty mark right there, and then I have one right here on my chin, and I never cover those. I always go around like this. I don't know why I do that. But it's just what I'm used to. And then I also don't like to put too much foundation over my lip because I feel like over your lip you can really see like the shape of your lip so much better. I don't know, that's just the way that I do it. So the next step that I do is I put a little bit of eyeshadow on the crease of my lid. So I have this random super old Morphe palette that I've literally been using every day. And to be honest with you, I don't specifically use like a certain color. There's like 5 colors that are like mixed just depending on my mood, and I'll just like randomly use them like this. This is just what I do. So I just go on my lid and I go like that. You guys might think this is weird, but I literally just use one color on my lid. I've literally never had more than one color on my eye. I know it's super weird. I should really learn how to do eyeshadow, but I just feel like whenever I try, it just never looks the same as like a makeup artist. And when makeup artists do it, I'm just like, oh my god, I don't look like myself. So this is just what I'm used to. So I'll go like this over my lid and kind of like bring it up just a tiny bit, just like that. Next, what I do is I kind of just curl my eyelashes a little bit. It's so funny because every time I curl them, I think about my mom. When I was younger, I used to curl my eyelashes and my mom would be like, stop doing that, like, you don't need to do that, like your eyelashes are fine. So every time I use an eyelash curler, I think of my mom. Basically what I do is I kind of just like hold it for a couple seconds. Then that's pretty much it. I have gotten lash extensions before. I really like them. Probably done it in my life like 5 or 6 times. And I really like it. I just really like to rub my eyes when I wash my face. I like to feel really clean. And so I don't do it that often, but when I do it, I love them. I just can't really do it too often, I feel. So I use a Marc Jacobs mascara. So I just kind of go like this, just normal mascara. I used to wear a lot of eyeliner on my eyes, but then I figured out that they made my eyes look even smaller. And so I kind of stopped using eyeliner a couple of years back. I never put mascara on my bottom lashes because they are so long. They're longer than my top lashes. When I do it, I literally, my eyes look like spiders. Next step that I do is, this is something I've recently started doing, is I grab this Anastasia Glow Kit, and Elle actually broke this one, but I usually use this one and this one a little bit, and I kind of just like go in the middle of my eyes, the corners of my eyes, kind of go like this, and then a little bit like that on my nose, and then over my lip. On my cupid's bow. So the next step is I put more bronzer on. That's just what I do. Put more bronzer on because I like to have that tan look, even though I am so not tan right now. And voila! I just have to put some lipstick on now. So this completes the everyday makeup look. It's super simple, probably takes me about 3 minutes to do this. When I actually want to do my makeup, like when I'm actually trying to do like an amazing job and I'm trying to like look good that day, probably takes me about 15 minutes. I'll do the same exact thing. I'll just take my time and do a little bit different, add a little bit more coverage, do more on my lips, do more on my eyes, make my eyebrows a little thicker. So before I finish today's super quick makeup tutorial, I just want to say thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to do so much more on this channel. I hope this first video was super informative for you guys. Some people have been wondering like what I use, what I do, but there's so much more coming. I'm super excited. One of the reasons why I really wanted to start this corner on our app was because there's a lot of things that I didn't learn growing up, and I learned them later on in life. And I feel like at this point in my career, in our lives, there's a lot of things that I want to share with you guys. There's a lot of things that I want to say. And so this is my opportunity to really be myself and really share those things with you guys. So like I said, there's a lot of things that I didn't learn until later on in life that I wish I would have known when I was younger. I wish that, you know, my mom would have told me. I wish I would have had a friend that told me. There's things that I've learned along the way, and I really want to share that with you guys. I also want to say that you are all beautiful. Nobody needs makeup. We don't need makeup. When I was younger, I actually thought I needed makeup because I had a lot of acne and I had a lot of problems with my skin. And I really felt like I needed makeup every single day. I put on full coverage every single day, and I never let my face breathe. A lot of times I would even sleep with makeup. It was really bad, and it was all due to my skin. And so a big part of makeup is actually your skincare routine. If anything, it's the most important part of makeup is actually your skincare routine. And believe it or not, it's how your skin is, how your skin feels. It's just like paper. When you're drawing something, you want a blank sheet of paper, right? You want a clean slate to start on. And so it really makes a difference in your end product and your end drawing. And so I really feel like, you know, skin is really important, and as long as you feel good in your skin, your makeup is going to look amazing. Doesn't matter how expensive or how cheap your makeup is, you're always going to look amazing no matter what. So yeah, I just wanted to really say that to you guys. You guys are all beautiful, and I hope that my confidence that I've gained within the past couple of years can really help someone. It can be anyone, even if it's just one person, help them feel good about themselves. For example, this pregnancy, I gained another 60 pounds. And to be honest, it's a toll on my body. It's a big deal. It's, you know, it's a lot of weight to gain in just a matter of, you know, a couple of months. Started gaining that maybe like 5 months ago. My confidence has been gained by a lot of experiences in my life, and to be able to go through certain things in front of millions of people is really interesting to me, because I never thought that I would be in this position, to be honest with you. But it is really rewarding, and it's amazing that I get to speak to you guys like this and talk to you guys about certain things. And I'm really excited for what's to come with this app. There's a lot of amazing things that I want to share with you guys, and I can't wait for that. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you soon.